You just met them, but it feels like you've known them for lifetimes. They finish your sentences. They share your rare obsession with 1920s architecture. When you talk about your childhood trauma, they don't just listen, they echo it. They tell you they went through the exact same thing. You think you finally found the one, your cosmic twin, the person who finally sees you, but you haven't found a soulmate. You've been targeted by a dark mirror. We've all heard of gaslighting, the tactic of making you doubt your sanity. But gaslighting is a blunt instrument. Dark mirroring is a scalpel. It is the most sophisticated form of psychological warfare because it doesn't start with a lie. It starts with a reflection. By the time you realize the mirror is distorted, you won't just doubt the truth, you'll have lost your very identity. Let's understand the anatomy of the mirror. To understand the danger, we have to understand the science. Humans are wired for mirror neurons. It's how babies learn and how adults build empathy. When someone mimics our posture or tone, our brain releases oxytocin. We feel safe. The dark mirrorer, often a dark triad personality, hijacks this biological hardwiring. The process unfolds like a calculated heist, beginning with the reconnaissance. They aren't just getting to know you, they are performing a cold reading, auditing your social media and history to map out the holes in your soul that need filling. This leads into the simulation, a phase of total identity theft. They begin to wear your life like a costume, adopting your spiritual beliefs, your professional ruthlessness, and even your physical mannerisms until they feel like your biological twin. Finally, they set the hook. They present you with a perfected self, a version of you scrubbed of every flaw. You aren't falling for them, you are falling for a curated reflection of yourself. And by the time you realize it, the trap is already sprung. The dark mirrorer provides a level of validation that feels almost divine. They become your echo chamber. Because they have mirrored your values, you feel an instant, unearned trust. You start sharing data points, vulnerabilities you'd usually keep hidden. You tell them you're afraid of being abandoned. They tell you they've been abandoned by everyone they ever loved. The trap. This creates false intimacy. You feel you owe them your loyalty because they understand you. But remember, they aren't sharing their soul. They are reflecting yours back at you to see where the cracks are. Once you are fully hooked, once your finances, your emotions, or your social life are intertwined, the mirror begins to warp. This is the devaluation phase. Suddenly, the things they loved about you become weapons. That ambition they mirrored, now they call it greed. That sensitivity they shared, now they call it instability. This is the psychological hijack. Since they've convinced you that they are just like you, when they criticize you, it feels like your own inner voice. You don't fight back because you think, if my soulmate thinks I'm being toxic, I must be toxic. They have successfully moved the controls of your self-esteem from your mind to theirs. Many people confuse these two, but understanding the difference between gaslighting and dark mirroring is a matter of survival. Let's look at the method. Gaslighting is an external attack. It's someone telling you the sky is green until you stop trusting your eyes. It's exhausting, but it's a conflict between two people. Dark mirroring, however, is an internal infiltration. It uses your own empathy and your own traits against you. It's not a conflict, it's a subversion. Now consider the goal. A gaslighter wants you to stay confused so they can get away with bad behavior. But a dark mirrorer wants something much more sinister, total absorption. They want to hollow you out and occupy the space where your personality used to be. Finally, look at the detection. Gaslighting has tells, contradictions, forgotten lies, and evidence. But how do you detect someone who is agreeing with everything you say? We are evolutionarily programmed to trust people who are like us. Dark mirroring hides in the one place we never think to look, our own reflection. This leads to identity erosion. When a gaslighter leaves, you're confused. When a mirrorer leaves, you're a ghost. You look in the mirror and literally don't know who is looking back because you gave all your parts to the predator. If you suspect you are being mirrored, you need to break the signal. Number 1, the information blackout. Stop feeding the mirror. Stop talking about your past, your opinions, or your triggers. If they are a mirrorer, they will suddenly become glitchy. They won't know how to act because they have no data to reflect. Number 2, the opposite test. Express an opinion or an interest that is the complete opposite of your usual self. Watch how quickly they pivot to agree with the new you. A real person has boundaries, a mirror has none. And the last, the history audit. Look at their past. Do they have a long-term self? Or is their history a graveyard of different personas? A yoga guru phase, a corporate shark phase, a tortured artist phase. You are the source of the light. Without you, they are just a cold piece of glass in a dark room. The most dangerous predators don't look like monsters. They look like the best version of you. They offer a shortcut to being understood, a shortcut to love. But true connection isn't a reflection. It's a bridge between two different people. If someone feels too perfect, if they feel like a carbon copy of your soul, walk away. Because a mirror can show you who you are, but it can never hold you when you fall. It can only shatter. Have you ever met a dark mirror? Tell us your story in the comments. Let's break the silence and the glass together.